Hi guys, welcome back to Ravenly. My name is Sarah.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Bella.
And today we're going to be talking about personality types. Ain't that fun?
Very fun.
Love this subject.
I
I
love
could
it
talk
too.
forever.
Go
God.
right ahead.
No, you go right ahead.
Okay, I'll go right ahead. So, I took the test. I took it freshman and sophomore year because they make you take it for what job you should be. And do you want to know some fun things? I literally got every single one of my dream jobs, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much, which is so exciting. So basically, if for people who don't know, the 16 personalities test is a test where it talks about basic questions, and then you just kind of answer on a scale, and then it places you in certain personality groups. So there's extrovert, introvert, but also intuitive or feeling. I don't know. There's stuff like that, and then sometimes they add a turbulent or perceive. I don't know. Anyways, there are different things that categorize you into a certain type of personality. And so I'll just start with me. I got ENFJ-T, but the ENFJ is the protagonist, which is
Bro, I got the same.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of T. Because okay, so ENFJ, E is extroverted, N is intuitive or something, F is feeling, J is judgment. I don't know. Something like that. And I don't know, it's really fun to see because it's on this website. You can take it on just search up 16 personalities test, and it's it'll show you who has the same personality. So it's ENFJ is Barack Obama and Oprah Winfrey and MLK.
Bro, yes.
Cool. And also AOC.
Oh my god.
My queen.
I can't believe we have the same one.
That's so great. Yay. Bella and I are connected. So excited. But yeah.
I think, mine is also, it says protagonist, but I got two options. It's ENFJ and then -A and or ENFJ-T. So I don't know why I got two, but I got two.
Yeah, I think that last dash letter is kind of, I don't know, it's a little funky, but I don't know.
Yeah. Then on this website, it also gives you it gives you a percentage of how extroverted or introverted you are, or also if you're intuitive or observant, and then let's see the other ones: thinking, or feeling, judging or prospecting, assertive or turbulent. It's just I don't know, it's very interesting to me.
Yeah. Very interesting. Sarah, what's yours?
Yeah, well, so I am an INFP.
Wow.
So, introverted. Let's see what the next. Oh, so basically, every personality test I've taken has always turned out 51% introverted, 49%
Oh my
extroverted.
gosh, bro.
So it really depends on the day. So I'm probably in the middle between an INFP and an ENFP. But I'm going to stay with INFP because my people are so good. Okay. Do you want to hear who also is an INFP?
Go ahead.
All right. So we got Luna Lovegood, Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my god.
Hosier.
Oh.
Kurt Cobain. The guy from Tame Impala.
Oh my god. I love him.
Keanu Reeves, Luke Skywalker, David Bowie, Van Gogh, Johnny Depp.
Bro, what?
Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
No way.
That's so awesome.
That's such a good list.
I know. Oh my god.
Bella and I have Harry Styles, whatevs.
We do?
Yeah. Wait, I mean, I have Timmy Chalamet.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I was just thinking White Boy of the Month, you know? Harry's White Boy of the Month.
Timothy Chalamet is White Boy of the Month every month. Also, Robert Pattinson.
Wow.
Sarah, you win, dude. You win.
I am White Boy of the Month.
Oh my gosh. I love Robert Pattinson so much.
Same. I really want like a picture of him, the one of him standing in a kitchen
in front of the fridge.
Like I want it printed out
so
I can keep it in my
room. My
room.
gosh, Sarah, when's your birthday?
February 23rd.
Okay, expect a cutout.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Much appreciated.
That's
so
funny.
Do you guys feel like you relate to your personality type?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I do. Like, so here's the thing, right? I took this test for the first time in like sophomore or junior year or something, and I got like the protagonist ENFJ result. And then I'm in college apps right now, so I retook it and it gave me like something totally opposite, and it was like I don't remember what it was, but it was like it was some kind of introverted one. I don't remember which one it was. And I was like reading the description and I was like, bro, this is not me. Like it said something about something like you're super passionate about being around people and stuff, or like working with people, but you're like afraid of what people think about you. And I was like, no.
Oh my god, relatable.
Like
I relate
maybe you got INFP.
like I don't know, I don't see that in myself. I really don't care, you know, which I
That's
think
good.
is like I don't know. So like it was super weird, and I was like, this, like, how did I get this? This does not make any sense. And I took it with my grandmother, and she and I got the exact same one.
Oh wow.
And she was like, yeah, no, that's wrong. Like, we're not the same at all. I mean, we've got some similarities, but it also said I was very indecisive, and I was like, I'm literally not, bro. Like I can make like choices on, I don't know. Anyway, I was just like, this is wrong. So I didn't take it again because it's like 70,000 questions. But I was like, I'm just gonna stick with the one I took the first time. And maybe the results from the second time were just like my mood at that moment. I don't know, but I do not relate at all.
Well, because, you know, we kind of change on the daily, so I think you need to take it in a good mindset. Because it's like, if you were just in a presentation and, okay, this is what happened to me yesterday. So I was in a presentation and I was just totally like, I didn't really like how I did on it. Like, it was fine. It was like, whatever. I'm really good at presentations just because, you know, theater kid things. But like, that was just not my best work because it was online and it sucked. And I just didn't like not being able to like be with the class while I'm giving a presentation. So I felt super bad about myself afterwards. And so I think if I would have taken the personality test then, I would have been like, oh my gosh, I care so much about what people think, because like, look at me right now, I care about what people think. But then like, sometimes if I'm in a good mood, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a frig about what anybody thinks. Like, I'm myself. And so I think it also depends on your mood, and that can swing it a little bit. So to all the people at home who are thinking of taking a personality test, or if you've already taken a personality test, don't let it define you. I'm gonna let mine define me because that's just who I am. Look at me,
Same.
a little protagonist. But
I like being perceived.
Yeah, so honestly, find out some things about yourself, and also find out some things that you don't see in yourself. Maybe if you're like, I didn't realize I was in a bad mood. Isn't that interesting? Anyways.
So could one of you do me a favor and read out the little blurb that says like what your personality type is? Because you guys have the same one, so it's like
Yeah, I need to pull it up. Ooh.
Okay, well then I can do mine while you do that.
Yeah, do that.
So mine is the mediator, and she's like this little like female frolicking in a forest.
I love that picture. Oh my gosh, Sarah. That's so
and that's so relatable because I do love a good frolic myself. So it says a mediator, INFP, is someone who possesses the introverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting personality traits. These rare personality types tend to be quiet, open-minded, and imaginative, and they apply a caring and creative approach to everything they do. Cute.
Queen.
So I feel like that's pretty relatable. I mean, I care what people think, just like naturally for myself. I don't know, maybe it comes from having social anxiety, but you know, I feel like maybe it's a goal of mine someday to be an ENFP. Like maybe if I take this in a few years, I'll be more comfortable with myself around other people, and then I'll be more extroverted. But then on the other hand, I want to have the same personality type as Hosier.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just stay introverted.
Okay. Hold up.
Are we in the same like type? Because I mean, like, so there's analysts, diplomats, central, I don't know what that, okay, explorers. Yeah. You guys are protagonists?
Yeah. I think we're in.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in. Oh, yeah, we're in. Oh,
look, we're neighbors.
That's so
They're like
sweet.
next to each other.
Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, so the mediator looks like you, Sarah.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's so scary.
Looks like my Bitmoji as well. Like with the crown, the
flag. Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, my lips aren't green.
Oh,
maybe someday.
I think it's very fortunate that your lips are not green. Okay. So I just pulled up the protagonist personality. So basically, it's just a guy with a sword. Isn't that
he looks so cool.
So a protagonist is a person with extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging personality traits. These warm, forthright types love helping others, and they tend to have strong ideas and values. They back their perspective with the creative energy to achieve their goals. That's kind of like, okay, so I feel like this makes me kind of uncomfy because I don't like thinking of myself as like a very protagonisty person, just because like, you know, in the past, I've grown up with older siblings who are always kind of like the leaders of the group. And it's like, okay, go off. I'll follow your lead. So it kind of like sets me off like track to kind of think like, oh, this is who I actually am. I don't know. It's just interesting to me because it's like I totally can see that potentially happening, but right now I'm just not feeling that right now. And maybe it's just because I'm sitting at home all the time. Like I'm in my room for 75% of the day. So I'm not really feeling like a protagonist right now. So like reading that, I was like, maybe I need to do that. But that's the thing. It's kind of scary. Because
that's kind of like, I understand what you're saying because as soon as I read it, I'm an older sibling, like I'm the oldest, and it's definitely like an older sibling description, you know? Like, I don't know why it kind of sounds like that, but I understand what you're saying.
You know what? Like, this makes me think of, like, I know who I am when I'm alone, but I don't know if I'm the same person around other people. And so I answered this like how it is when I'm alone. But I mean, I don't know. There were questions like, do you do things right when you're told? It's like, well, sometimes. A lot of the stuff is subjective. And I don't know. But I do like find voice crack. I do find this relatable in the ways where it's like making decisions with emotions instead of logic, because that's my whole thing. And so yeah, I'm more of a feeler than a thinker, so in that way I find this relatable.
Nice. We also kind of asked people around us what their results were to figure out if there's any patterns on like the type of personality that we're attracted to, you know, like in our friends, or kind of how we deal with different personalities. So does anybody want to share what that looked like for you guys?
That's crazy that you mentioned that, because so my closest friends and you guys apparently and my mom are all ENFJs.
Oh my gosh, what?
It's crazy. All of them. Like every person I asked.
Bro, that's like kind of weird.
Yeah, you know, I feel like my dad would probably be more similar to my personality type, but everyone else, like, why? How does that even happen?
Out of 16 personalities, like all of those people have the same one. I don't know. Like, what are the odds, you know?
Yeah, right. What did your people say?
I had a lot of people who were also ENFJs. I don't know. I kind of had a mix though. But I think my closest friends were ENFJs, so that was pretty cool. Like we were the same.
I wonder how much percentage of the population is an ENFJ.
I when I took the test for my college apps class, actually no, it was in the description. That's what it was. In the description it says that it was like 2% of the population.
Oh wow.
Maybe it's just because we live in California and everybody here is like crazy.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah.
I think Sophie's having some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So okay, my phone keeps going off. Okay. So
there's also
what would Sophie say about this?
Sophie would say I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of don't really know who. I know some of her friends actually. Her friends seem pretty outspoken and like confident people. Because also, theater kid things.
Yeah. I feel like they'd also be ENFJs.
Yeah. Or like something similar,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
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 She's back.
Yay!
Yay!
I got a phone call and I was like, it just came up on my phone and then you guys stopped talking and then I like exited out and then I was like, okay, back to the podcast. And then literally I started talking and then you guys started talking and I was like, what? I thought that you guys just like were being mean to me, but then I realized that it probably messed up my microphone. So I'm glad that I'm back and I'm glad that you guys weren't just being mean to me.
No, I'm so happy you're back. So, we were just talking. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about the people around us.
True.
Which you probably heard some of.
Oh yeah.
You just couldn't say anything. So what are your friends like?
Okay, so I definitely think that like you surround yourself with similar personalities. I definitely think that like I would only surround myself with certain types of people that are like either similar to me or like completely different from me. Like one of my best friends is like a total introvert and totally like the opposite of me. And it's just interesting to see like what you surround yourself with, I guess. But yeah, I definitely think that that pattern is not really by coincidence. I think it's just kind of how either like you were raised, like your mom is a certain personality type and that became a certain personality type, and then you also saw that personality in like your friends or something like that. So I don't know. I think it's cool to see your friend's personality just to kind of see like what patterns there are.
True.
Yeah, I agree.
Guys, when I was little, so my sister is 5 years younger than I am. So there's like it's a pretty decent gap,
Mm-hmm.
And my sister's a total diva. Not okay. She's like very sassy, and I'm not. I mean, maybe a little bit, but like not as much as she is. And when we were really little, my sister would like make faces and stuff to my mom when she was like a toddler, and my dad was like he'd like tell my mom, look at what you're doing to her, like you're teaching her that this is okay, blah 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 blah. Or he said something like we're creating her personality, like we need to teach her that it's not okay to just roll your eyes and stuff like that. And my mom was like, no, you don't understand, babies are born with personalities. And then I was like, how does that make any sense? Like a baby is a baby, but now that I'm a lot older and I like when I'm like with babies and I see their reactions and stuff, kids, like little baby kids, definitely have already like developed personalities. Like I don't know about you guys, but I've seen some kids like give some really death stares, like really intense death stares, and it's like like damn bro, like wow, you're like I don't know, like 11 months old or something, and you're I don't know, like And also they don't understand. Actually, I don't think they understand. Like, they can't hear. Okay, they can hear, but they can't like understand what we're saying. So do they just get it by like the vibes? I don't know. Like,
I feel like
what?
vibe for real. Like babies, babies, their whole life before they're talking is just based off of vibe, you know? Like, I don't mean vibe in like
they're constantly vibe checking you.
Like,
Yeah.
feeling it. Like, all of their personality is based off of what they perceived, like, characteristically about their environment. It is all about the vibes, dude. And I think that maybe they don't have a completely developed personality, but I think that we're all born thinking and feeling things, and like we develop personalities based off of that, and that's like our past experiences are what makes us go from baby with a personality to a full-grown person with even more of a personality. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I think
Yeah,
that if you were to, like, babies are so new to the world, they're like, oh my gosh, this thing's happened, it's the first time it's ever happened to me. 100% of the time it's happened to me. So it's like, say there's a loud noise and they're like scared by it, 100% of the loud noises that they've heard have scared them because it's only been one. So I think that their personality is easily shaped, but they still have it, you know, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I think about babies.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has something to do with brain chemistry because, I mean, so I have little cousins and they are twins. They're like 8 now, but they've had basically the same upbringing because they're twins. Like, they grew up wearing the same matching outfits and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I love
doing
when
the same
do
activities. That. I know, it's adorable. But one of them, he's really shy, like really cute, like, yeah, that kind of thing. And then the other one, he's like really outgoing and loves dancing and stuff like that and performing. So it's crazy how different like people can turn out.
Yeah. And that definitely like gets to the point of like nurture versus nature, where it's like how you're raised versus how you genetically or like fundamentally are. It can kind of like, I don't know. I feel like, well, my sister and I were kind of raised in a similar way, but we're completely different. Like, we both do theater and stuff like that, but like she wants to go into like English and theater, and I want to go into like science and math and stuff like that. So it's like we were raised in similar ways, but I feel like once you kind of start to go out into the world and like make new friends, or like you like enjoy a certain subject because like your brain can wrap around that easier. So it's like you are kind of shaped by the small moments that you have separate from the people that you're raised with, I guess. And so it's like I've probably spent like 80% of my life with my sister, but we're so different because of that little 20% that like we were at school or like we were with friends or something like that. So I don't know. I think it's like, yeah, there's that like element of being raised the same way and like that nurture that kind of forms your personality, but I also think it could be also how you are fundamentally as a person in your brain.
True.
Brain
Very
cells.
interesting.
Yeah.
Tis.
Tis.
You know what I've been thinking about? So, have you guys seen that Cody video about, it's called You, I think, about the couple and they're like painting and
Bro,
stuff?
I love him.
I know, and it's like, I feel like after reading this thing about my personality type, I feel like I'm the girl who's like, you know, I think in feelings, like I don't think anything, I just feel things and I speak through birds.
Like my I just think in feelings and like that's all I feel. And he's like, yeah, fair enough, dude, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I bet he's a protagonist, dude.
Yeah.
Either that or like something really crazy and spontaneous. You know?
Yeah.
He's so interesting. One time I was talking to, I don't know who, but they were like super obsessed with Cody Co. And so they were like researching about him and like figuring out, I guess, stuff, you know? And apparently he like went to a super prestigious college.
Yeah, he
and
went to
he studied.
Yeah, he's like a software
Yeah,
developer.
and
he's like a
everybody was like,
genius.
"Bruh, what?"
It's like, it's so crazy because it's like he's going to like he went to Duke and now he's a freaking YouTuber. That's
I know.
like
And
it's
all
just
he
so
does
weird.
is like make fun of everything, you know?
Yeah, and he makes so much.
Yeah, but he has so much money.
True.
Yeah.
Like he just bought like a $4 million house or something.
But that's also
Wow.
because he's so creative. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody post videos that are like his. You can only, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody like Cody Co.
I feel like
And their
lately, I feel
music.
like lately, this is just kind of like an analysis of Cody Co. I feel like lately he's just kind of like gone into like this kind of thing that's like his element where he's literally just reacting to things. And
True.
I usually don't like reaction videos just because like it can be so staged and fake, but he's so old. Okay, so I know it's a joke between his fans that like he's just an old man or whatever, but like he for real like laughs at boomer memes, and it's so funny seeing him get a kick out of things that are like
I
so
know.
dumb. And it's like that's like kind of his element at this point. It's really, and also like making music. I don't know. There's just some crazy stuff that he does, and it just makes me laugh so hard. Because like if somebody else were to do it, I'd be like, "You're such an idiot." Of course, that's like not. But like the fact that he's just like he's like 29 or something like that, but he just acts like an old man. It's so fun.
And you know what's crazy to me? Like their music is so good. Like the TMG,
their
oh my
last
god.
song,
like
bruh.
It's really, I know they're all jokes. They're supposed to be funny, but I genuinely really like his
They're
music.
genuinely like better than a lot of the music out in the world right now. Like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh my gosh. So good.
So good.
I love.
And you know what else is really good? Oh, okay, go ahead first.
I was just gonna say I love how we transitioned from personalities to babies to Cody Co.
That's how
Yeah, you think of a title for this episode.
Personalities, babies, and Cody Co.
Perfect.
Sarah, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say, you know what else is really good and also available on Spotify and other platforms?
What?
Raven.
Oh my gosh! Wait, the one that you're listening to right now?
It's crazy. So we want to thank you for all your support and listening and being really great.
Yeah, honestly, our dedicated fan base of like parents. You know, it's very fun because it's like, here's the thing, we always say this, but it's like we're just kind of like talking to each other, but like I don't know, we're recording it. It's weird because it's like this is like our little catch-up time, like
True,
like every Wednesday or today Thursday in Palsies we get to catch up, and it's good to know that people are listening to it. Also, also, speaking of podcasts, there was a podcast last night for the What's Up podcast. I feel like Unwin deserves a little bit of a plug in here since he plugged ours in Tuesdays. But, okay, I had never seen the What's Up podcast. For those who don't know, the What's Up podcast is Unwin and Pollock's podcast about like government and economy, whatever. I usually don't like that kind of stuff. So I never really listened to a lot of the episodes, but last night was the VP debate, and it was just such a fun experience getting to listen to history and econ and government teachers like talk about what happened in the debate. And it was fun to see like students come on and stuff like that. So I suggest if you're looking for a little bit of entertainment on Tuesdays at 4:00, it would be a good idea to check out the What's Up podcast, because it was like a really fun time last night listening to it. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there.
Facts. I think it's one of my favorite podcasts because I think I mentioned this like last episode. I don't like watching the news. It just makes me sad, you know? But listening to Mr. Unwin and Mr. Pollock talk about everything going on, I feel like I'm like updated, you know? And then I also I didn't watch the one last night because I like fell asleep. But I absolutely love when they bring up like other teachers or like when they invite them onto the podcast or when they invite students. And oh my gosh, I don't know, it's just so awesome, and they're so like interactive. And wait, I was gonna say something else and then I forgot. I don't know, they're just really good. It's so good. It's one of my favorites.
And like
I was gonna say that there's a lot of like CCA alumni that listen to them. Like they don't even go to our school anymore and they still listen, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and also during the podcast I got to argue with a lot of people, which was fun. I love arguing with people. Like a lot. Especially because like, well, it's all fun and games, you know. I don't ever insult anybody personally. I just like to say, why would you ever think that, you idiot? So
it's good to have hobbies.
So good to have hobbies. Thank you, Sarah. Oh my gosh.
You're so welcome. Well, as it is approaching lunchtime, I feel that wait, no, we have 15 minutes until lunchtime.
Oh.
Okay, well, this is around the time where we usually drop off anyway. So thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed our episode. You can give us feedback on our website, CCA Ravenly.
Please be nice.
And yeah, be nice.
Spread kindness, spread love.
Have an amazing day. Yeah, love yourself. Love everyone else. Period. Well, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Bella.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.